Aloha, my name is Serena Scaglione and I'm coming to you live from the island of Maui in Hawaii, and I am here to share with you some prenatal aerial yoga swing moves. And we're going to be using this fabulous swing here behind me, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the product itself first, and then we'll move into some exercises. And I'm going to be breaking this video down into about 4 parts that are around 15 minutes each, so be sure to come back and check for the following videos. So number 1, this is our Ayrx swing, and it's very different than other yoga swings that you see in the market. The first thing is that it's made of this nice stretchy lycra cotton fabric, and a lot of the other swings are made of a different fabric that's not so stretchy. So the moves that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is really meant to be done in this particular swing. And this swing comes from my dear friend Jen Healy. She is based out of the Bay Area, and she actually has the swing made in the Bay Area, so it's a local product. And I'll go over the different parts that come in the swing. So you have the swing itself, which is the big part here, and you can see it stretches out nice and wide here. And then you also have your leg loops, 2 leg loops, which also stretch out nice and wide. So the leg loops itself is kind of like its own little mini swing. So there's 2 of those. And then you have 2 handholds here as well for other positions that you can play in. And then it comes with carabiners, and it comes with daisy chains, so you can attach your swing to your ceiling. And I also have this really nice Ayrx yoga mat that's round. It's nice, it kind of helps you stay centered underneath the swing. So that's a little bit about the hardware, and you always want to make sure that you test your hardware, make sure it's nice and solid before you get in. You can raise the swing up and down by changing where the carabiners are on the daisy chains, so depending upon how tall or how short you are. And also you can change the height of the leg loops as well. So this is meant for people that are pregnant. So you can see I am about 7 months pregnant, and this swing has become a very crucial part to my prenatal yoga exercises and my preparation for birth. And there's so much you can do with this swing to support yourself while you're transitioning through this phase of your life. So there's moderations that we'll be doing because of baby. There's some things to consider. Most of the things are always making sure that you're making space for baby, so you're not smushing him. It's a him for me. Not smushing in any way, and also being mindful of overstretching joints. Pregnant ladies have a hormone called relaxin going through their system that makes joints very loose. So when you're in the swing, you want to just be in it for moderate periods of time and take breaks often, and then you want to keep your body engaged while you're doing the stretches to kind of keep yourself from overstretching. So we'll go through that as we go through the different steps. So the first thing that you're going to do is just learn how to come into your swing. So it's nice to set the swing at a height where it comes right about, chest level is what feels good for me. And when you want to come in, you want to come around to the front, and you want to get both of your forearms inside of the fabric of the swing. And you want to press down on that fabric so you create some tension here, and you want to get the swing to sit right about behind your sternum, which is right here in the middle of your chest. And once you have the swing in the right spot, you're just going to sit down and lean back into your swing, and then you can take your hands out if you like. And I'm pressing back as well to create some tension, and then you can hold on to the swing and then let one knee bend and let the other knee bend. So now you're nice and in the middle, and your tailbone is nice and heavy. And the first move we're going to do is called a sumo squat. So I'm going to heel toe my feet until they come out to about 10 and 2 o'clock on the clock. And you want to make sure that you get your toes all the way to the edge of this mat. So it's a really nice reason to have this mat, this nice round mat that you can also order, same place that you get the swing. And I'll put the info for where you can get your swing in the comments. Okay, so my tailbone is nice and heavy. I'm in a nice squat. My toes are touching the edge of the mat. And I'm just practicing just kind of swaying back and forth here for a second. And you can take your hands and bring them on the back side of the fabric and make a nice diamond shape with your hands. And I'm actively pushing here forward with my forearms into the fabric. So that's the way that I'm staying engaged here in my sumo squat. And then you can just play with swinging back and forth, or you can play with making little circles. Squatting is a really great thing for pregnancy and birth, especially because if you are squatting during your birthing time, gravity is helping to bring baby down, and you don't have to hold yourself up or have your birth partner or whoever support you. You can hold yourself up. So this is a really great practice to just get that strength in the legs and keep that nice tension in the arms too as well. So this is called a sumo squat. And the next thing we're going to do is called side to side. So I'm going to keep my legs in this sumo squat, and I'm just going to press my legs back. So now I'm in more of a wide-legged position here. And again, this mat helps keep my feet nice and grounded so I don't slip and fall. And then I'm going to take my hands back behind my head. This is called Chillax and Arms. So my body is nice and long, my legs are straight, and my head is relaxing back into my hands, and I have my heart lifted, and I'm just going to allow myself to bend one knee and then the other. And I'm kind of swaying from side to side. So I often get these really nice adjustments in my upper thoracic when I practice this one. And really just let the swing move from side to side. Heart open, relaxed head, relaxed neck. And breathe as you do it. And then the next pose that we're going to do is called a twist. So to come into your twist, you want to come still again. You can bring your hands back on the fabric. You can heel toe your feet back together and slide forward so your feet are at 12 o'clock. So you're now at the front of the mat. And again, I've got my toes on the edge here to help me know my alignment. My hips are staying heavy. And I'm going to take one leg and I'm going to send my leg back and underneath my other one, and I'm going to shoot it out to the side. And you probably can't see my foot here, the outside foot, but I'm keeping my foot flexed, and that's going to help keep my knee and my ankle safe and protected. And then I'm holding onto the fabric here, and we're going to move with our breath. So we want to remember to stay engaged when we're pregnant so we're not overstretching our joints. So I'm going to inhale and lift up, and exhale, sink. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, sink. So this is now working on the side obliques of the body. Inhale up, and exhale, sink. And you can really play with whether or not you're doing this more with your arms, so kind of more of a bicep curl up and down, or if your arms are more relaxed and you're doing it more from your hips and legs. So at any moment, you can kind of adjust which part of the body you're working on here. Again, inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now when you want to come out of this pose, you want to make sure that you bend both of your knees. And you come out nice and slow, so again, to protect your joints. And then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So I'm going to bend my right knee, slip my right foot underneath this leg, take my leg out to the side, and then you can't tell if you can see my foot or not, but my foot is flexed and I'm pressing out to the side. So now I'm stretching the right side here of my body, and I'm holding on to the fabric of the swing. I'm going to inhale up and exhale, drop. And inhale up and exhale, drop. Good, doing great. So this is a really nice way to get those side body muscles all stretched out. You also have your QL, which is your low back muscle on the back side of the body as well, and then your obliques on the side. Okay, and then when you want to come out of that one, you're going to also bend both knees and come here. Okay, so the next pose we're going to work on is called Weeping Willow. So I'm going to keep my feet here at 12 o'clock, and I'm going to straighten my legs and push the swing all the way back. And again, I'm going to make sure that the swing is staying behind my sternum. So at any moment if the swing, that's my cat, if any moment the swing slips up and it's up in your armpits and you want to readjust it, you can just grab onto it. Want to go out, Tackle Cat? Go out. Hi, Tackle Cat. So at any moment if you want to adjust yourself in the swing, you can grab onto the fabric and just pull yourself up and then come back down. And it doesn't really matter what position your legs are in when you do that. It just gives you an opportunity to make sure that you're resetting the fabric right behind your sternum and your heart, okay? So again, Weeping Willow, I'm here at 12 o'clock. My legs are together and straight. My heart is back. My heart is lifting. My back is nice and long, and I can take my hands out behind my head, and I can lean back into my hands, and I'm just going to allow myself to kind of rock back and forth like I'm a swaying tree. And again, just feels really good to really let your hands and your head like relax, so you're not engaging your neck. And then if you want, you can bring your hands back onto the swing, and you can bend your knees. You can always come back to sumo any moment, and you can bring your hands back into diamonds. I like to make these little circles when I'm here as well. And again, at any moment, if you want to take a full break from the swing, you can just pull yourself up to come out of the fabric. Give yourself a little bit of a moment, especially being pregnant. You want to be mindful of your body. And then when you're ready to come back in, just take those elbows and slip them back down. Get the fabric behind your heart, and then just lean back into the swing. Okay? And then last one I want to teach you guys is side lunges. So side lunges you want to come into from a sumo squat. So sumo squat, again, your feet are at 10 and 2, toes are here at the end. And you want to go a little bit wider. So you want to keep heel toeing yourself all the way out to 9 and 3. So you're kind of having your feet all the way at the side of the mat. And then from here, you're going to bend one knee and straighten the other. So you can kind of think of this as a warrior pose. And you press your hips back and then bend one knee. And again, you can hold onto the fabric, or you can make diamond shape with your arms. So I'm pressing myself back to easily transition, and then getting myself in this nice side lunge here. And then pressing back, and then side lunge. Pressing back, and side lunge. And also option again too, if you want to take some inhale ups and exhale down to kind of deepen your lunge. And then you can switch sides and inhale up and exhale down. So swing is just having this like super awesome buddy to help you get into your favorite yoga poses. And then when you want to come back, you can just heel toe yourself back. You can come all the way back here if you want to come straight. Maybe take a couple more weeping willows in the heart. And really just let yourself play and swing. And then when you're ready to come all the way out, all you have to do, no matter what position your legs are in, you can just start to walk yourself backwards. Backwards, 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 keeping tension on the swing until you feel yourself come all the way back up, and then you can come out of the swing. So that's part one. Feel free to go back and revisit them. And again, I will put the location of where you can get the swing in the comments, as well as this nice little format. And we'll be back again shortly with the next video. Mahalo, thank you for watching.